Here we are on the second day of having roachy, and just given roachy some water, and it sort of went everywhere. Missing one of the maxillary palps, so the one on the right's okay, but the one on the left is damaged or missing. This poor short antenna. I don't know whether it's natural death or whether there's been some sort of pesticide involved. But very docile. Did flick its wings once when I got water, too much water on her. I mean, externally, I'm not seeing any pain response. So there's no reason to kill at this point. That said, I have a massive headache and it's been going for 13 days now, and externally I'm fine. My mouth is intact. I could eat whatever I want. Just can't tell. From this angle, it looks like the head's just completely gone. So that cool pattern on the top of the head there, the cream and the two black bits, is a shield for the head shield. It's got a fancy name. Pronotum, something like that. And it's essentially a head shield. I guess anatomically, if I were to compare it to a cicada, which is my favorite bug, they're not too different. The head's a bit wider on the cicada, like the very head. There we go, there's some back leg movement. But yeah, the cicada has just a much wider head, but the shield is still there. And I've seen a couple of videos now on Reddit of cicadas who have essentially been eaten, where their abdomen is pretty much gone. So there's no nerves of any consequence. And it was still walking around. Which sort of, I mean, I've had cicadas in the past where the abdomen was just completely gone and they were still moving. Of course, they were a bit off balance because they were lacking their abdomen. But then there was another video of a dragonfly without the very head part. But it was still showing, it was still clinging onto a branch, and its wings were still able to flick, and it was able to hold on. And that's sort of because the insect's nervous system is so different to ours, kind of makes sense. So there's something very important in the head, but a lot of the instinct things are probably located actually behind that shield. If you've ever seen a decapitated ant or even a decapitated roach, you'll know that they still have the ability to hold on to things, which I guess that dragonfly sort of just reinforced, which was likely attacked by another dragonfly. Very interesting. But hopefully this guy or gal perks up. Just do the sweet potato chip, the nutrient cubes, and this is like cockroach food. I used to have pellets that you give to rabbits and guinea pigs, but I don't know what I've done with them. I might have actually thrown them into the garden for roaches and they cut down the hedge. Come to think of it, that would make a lot of sense. So anyway, we'll keep watching this one. I feel bad that it doesn't have its antenna though. You can't even clean them because they're too short. But it does make you wonder where they went. Possibly another roach ate them. Look at those little eyes. It's kind of impressive how much movement the head has. Look at that stretch. One thing that does bode well, if this were pesticide poisoning, there'd be a lot more twitching, but we're not seeing that. At the same time though, they've also got those roach baits that you feed the roach, it takes it back to the nest and then kills the nest. So there's also the possibility of that. But all we can do for now is just wait and see. Is that a movement? Was that a movement to try and get the antenna that are missing to clean them? Poor thing. I wonder if that leg movement is to try and get on top of the wing. Clean out any water. Oops, sorry. You got no water on you now, you're all good. Should come around to the yeah, the chip. No. convinced the chip is good. Sweet potato. Sweet potato is always good. Alright, that's enough video recording. Let you rest for a while.